Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I was scrolling on TikTok now that it's unbanned and everything. And I've been following this creator for quite some time. I love her content. She's informative and hilarious. And I believe she's monoracial. But she did a video on it was like seduction advice and using fake accents and stuff, because why not? And she started doing like a series on the videos, and she ended up saying that she got a test to see what all she was mixed up with, and it ended up saying that she was Cameroonian or something like that, and Nigerian. So she looked up some of the languages in those countries, and one of them was French. So she started speaking a French accent. But at the time when she was doing the seduction series, people were asking her, well, how often do you do the French accent? Like, do you just do it when he calls? Do you do it when you guys da-da-da-da? And she basically said she would do it all the time. And people thought it was just so funny. And she told a story about how she introduced him to her family, and she moved. Basically, the story was crazy. She was homeless and she needed somewhere to go, so she got on Tinder, matched with this really cute rich guy, and did a fake French accent to live with him until she leveled up and got her own stuff. So that's the premise of the story. But people are asking her, like, hey, like, you took him to meet your family. Did you do the French accent then? And she said, oh, okay, my family knows me. They know that I'm, like, unhinged and unpredictable, and they just went with it. They didn't, there was no conversation of us conspiring to use a fake French accent for him. Like, they just know that I'm spontaneous like this. And it made me think about, like, monoracial people and how we're not really, like, within this community, of course, monoracial Black girls, we're not actually really monoracial. Like, obviously, you know that Black Americans have been mixed up since slavery and whatnot, but we call ourselves monoracial in comparison to biracials or multi-generationally mixed people in the Black community who we have different experiences with, even if we may look like them, hence exoticals. But I did find it funny because it's like, I feel like with Black Americans, we're not really allowed to do that. Like, and I know some girls did it growing up, like, oh, like, I'm Cherokee or I'm from this Native American tribe, and they did rep that. But I feel like nowadays, like, you're just not, like, allowed to do that. And I feel like I saw, like, some comments in her videos too. Most of them were, like, supportive and stuff because it's silly and it's just something to do, like, when you're playing with a boy or something like that. But I feel like as a whole, like, when it comes to race, a lot of monoracial girls don't realize that they can be multi-ethnic. They can be multicultural and damn near multiracial if you want to dig back far enough. And who's to say that just because I'm 5% this, 10% this, that I can't embrace that culture, you know? Now, I wouldn't say go around lying and saying you're something that you're not, but if you got that blood work done and that's something that showed up, who's to tell you that you can't enjoy that 1%? So I want to show you guys just videos and let me know what you think in the comments.
Girl, if you want to level up faster, you need to become exotic. You're too normal. Somebody texted me. Nothing, girl. Listen, you need to become exotic. You know how I be using that French accent and my Nigerian accent and all that stuff? Girl, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up right smack dab in the Midwest, Ohio. Country. Okay, but I didn't let the world tell me who I was. I did some research to find out my heritage. And I started researching my countries. Found out our official language is French. I started eating long bread. Wearing berets. Girl, please, stop letting these people tell you who you are. Find out your heritage. Okay? Start wearing your culture's clothing. Start learning your languages. Start learning the accents and the dialects of your people. And start using it in your everyday life. Incorporate it into your personality. Why are you sitting up here letting these people tell you who you are? Find what resonates for you. You can't even express half the stuff you want to say because you're letting everybody else tell you who you are. Do you know how much more I could express myself once I started using the French accent? Once I started using a Nigerian accent, everything made sense to me. I was like, oh my God, I can finally say what I want to say. You can't say, oh, in the American language. They don't got a word for that. Even celebrating. The only really word that they got in the American language to celebrate is yay. And you know they associate that with little kids. around saying, yay! People think you crazy. But as soon as I started learning more about Nigeria, Cameroon, girl, you know how many ways I can say yay? Hey! Okay? And it can mean something else too. Somebody come to you with some bad news, you use that same sound. It can mean something different. Hey! You see what I'm saying? I can express myself now. Stop letting these people put a cap on who you are. So some of you guys are wondering what I did when I got calls from family and friends. Girl, I spoke in a French accent. Oh, what did you think I was gonna do? My family and friends know I'm unhinged. They don't know what to expect from me. They don't even know me. I'm getting to know me every single day. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Listen, my family and friends are used to this shit. Okay, when I first came home with all my bags, and I was like, Mother, I had a bad breakup. I don't want to talk about it right now. She's like, why are you talking like that? I was like, this is the new me, accept it or don't. She was like, okay. They don't know what's next neither. They watching and waiting just like y'all. Me too. I'm in the audience too, watching this shit over again. I mean, popcorn. Watching my videos over and over. All right, so this comment might help you guys understand me a little bit better. This is my cousin. Okay, Kaya So Cole, underneath my comment, underneath my video that says, what happened when people called me? And I told you guys that when my family and friends called, baby, we was still in the French accent. Okay, we was still in Paris. Okay. All right, now, she says, as her cousin, I can confirm she definitely did. And I said, not the family confirming. Sweetie, y'all gotta understand, I didn't do this French accent for this man. This is where y'all are confused. Y'all think that I gotta do this French accent out of nowhere just because this man has come into my life. This was happening before this man met me. I just do this. I hope this helps. This was character development for me. Okay, now, all my life, people been telling me I'm African American. I said, I want to know more. Once I learned that I was Cameroonian and Nigerian, baby, you could not tell me nothing. Okay, I started to incorporate my heritage into my everyday life so I could connect with what I lost through slavery. This goes deeper than this man. It ain't about the day. It ain't about the 6 months. No, I found myself. I'm able to express myself through my Cameroonian roots, through my Nigerian roots. I'm able to say things that I could not say before. I'm able to express feelings and emotions and an aura that I could not do before with just my American given accent. I took my life back.